Saturday morning, just before 8 o'clock, and over the hills, finally on the way to Núria.
Up the hill.
Yeah, up the hill.
Up all day today.
We just missed the train, so we got to walk.
But at least it's cool. Cold.
Yeah, it's kind of cold.
Still keep us warm.
We stayed another night in Queralbs because it was forecast to rain yesterday afternoon and night, but it didn't rain at all. Oh well, we still enjoyed ourselves.
We ate a whole block of cheese. We visited a waterfall.
And the train station. And we got a bit fatter.
Estret de Forn. Nice hike.
Yeah.
30 minutes.
Well, they say the road to Núria is paved with good intentions, but a bad surface. That's why it's Núria. 3 hours, 8 minutes.
8 minutes? Boy, that's pretty exact.
And, well, it's steep.
2,700 feet we have to climb through this gorge.
We can do it, right?
Oh yeah, we had a good night's sleep in 2 days.
Yeah.
0.
Yeah, alright. Show us the way.
See the gorge.
Yeah, it's going to be fabulous. Here's the first font on the path to Núria. Well, that's pretty feeble. Man, having some kind of a drought here in the Pyrenees too. Phew. But at least there's a bench for the old people to sit on. Speaking of old people, who's this?
Here's one. Very old. A font?
Wow, it's more like a drip.
Oh no. I hope the other ones are working.
Here comes the train. Downhill. It's got a few passengers. Oh, it's what, 8:30 in the morning now, 5,000 feet, and perfect temperature. Oh, this is spectacular now. Sun's coming up, hitting the canyon walls, and oh, what a canyon! It's like the Grand Canyon.
Where did the train track go?
Well, I don't know. Good question. Right below us. This is a pretty amazing canyon. Huge waterfall down here. It's spectacular. We're being passed by quite a few runners. Oh, we can't keep up with them with our heavy backpacks. The railway's way above us now. It goes through a tunnel. We have to keep climbing up through the gorge. Oh, pretty spectacular in this canyon. Good grief. Going over this stone bridge. Oh, it's a fabulous canyon. Here come some more hikers. Like a refuge down there. And then another train tunnel. Just like the guidebook promised, lots of hikers. Now this must be the old train track. Narrow gauge railway. Must have been quite a construction project making this electric railway up here.
Never
Another spectacular waterfall. Oh, this is some waterfall. Oh, we're getting near the top maybe. Woohoo! That's the way to do it, Patsy.
Yeah, go downhill. Go downhill.
It's really something, this train. Santuari de Núria. Ah, that's quite some place. It's very important in the Catalan culture. Leaving the craziness of Núria behind, rejoin the GR11. There's not only the train but also a bunch of ski cable car runs here. And horse riders. We've left all the crowds behind. Now there's nothing but us, waterfalls and cows.
Take the photo of the cows.
Oh, it's just one waterfall after another. And a runner. There's a variant to the GR11 which is a bit harder, said Shorty. It's a ridge route, let's go that way. Well, having been told it's a ridge route, I didn't need any more persuasion. But man, this is steep. Even Shorty's struggling. Labouring up the hill she is. I was labouring up here too, but I had a head start, which is probably the only reason. Yeah, the sign next to Shorty says GR11 in red and white. But we've actually been here before. We did this same ridge on the HRP for about 5 miles maybe. The HRP and the GR11 are contiguous.
So good thing we don't remember it. It'll be
Yeah, it'll be new territory again. New all over again.
Nice though, all these mountains.
Yeah, it's a nice ridge route. 3:20 and it's super on a ridge route. Kind of out of the wind at the moment. But there are ridges galore here. Check out this ridge. Here are the 9 crosses dedicated, Shorty tells me, to 9 monks who lost their lives in a storm here.
Yeah, you can get pretty gnarly here, 9,500 feet.
Oh yeah, 9,500 feet. Really exposed on this ridge. What were they doing up here in the storm? It's pretty spectacular up here. And over there with the cloud behind it, slightly higher, 2820, Peak Superior de la Vaca. The cow's best vacation. Back on the ridge route, heading to Peak Superior de la Vaca, 2820 meters. What's that, about 9,500 feet or so? Ooh, the wind stopped. We're on Coll de la Vaca, Coll of the Cow, looking up to Peak Superior de la Vaca. And there are cows, I hear cow bells, but I don't know. Probably down at those lakes back there. Some clouds, but they look friendly. Well, yeah, fairly friendly. And here's Shortcut. She's friendly. Pic Superior de la Vaca. 20 meters.
Yeah, all the vacas.
And the wind died down.
Oh, yeah. Superior up here.
Not so much the clouds. But oh, it's been a nice day today. We made the right decision. Staying a second night and doing this today. We wouldn't have been able to do this yesterday afternoon.
Not on that side though.
No. An emergency shelter here below Pic Superior de la Vaca. I don't think we need any emergency shelter today. We have our tent. Just came to look inside this emergency refuge. Slopey floor. Otherwise it's like a miniature version of the Muir hut. Looks kind of like an igloo shape. Too cramped and too slopey. After 2 nights in the fabulous hotel, we're back camping. Camping in the mist.
We're getting too spoiled.
Yeah, I was okay with being spoiled. It's nice to see the sunrise and sunset, which you never do from the hotels. But yeah, it's kind of foggy. See, back out there, comes and goes. And see, I shortened my hiking poles to the minimum length and plant them outside my tent. And I call these my helping hands to help the old guy stagger out of the tent. Camping last night in that bowl down there at 8,200 feet was an experience and cold. It wasn't cold per se, but the wind chill. Oof. It's windy this morning. Other than the wind, it would be very pleasant. Well, here's the inside of Old de Terre. This is the last day they're open for the season, except for weekends. The last refuge on the GR11. Bye-bye, Refugi d'Old de Terre. The last refuge on the GR11.
57 places here.
Before we reach the Mediterranean. And they're closed today anyway, they close this afternoon.
We're on our own. Good thing we have our own tent.
Maybe hotels, the Guardian said, but so little business on the weekdays now that maybe the hotel's closed too. We're on our way down to Set Casse. Set Casse? Yeah, well, Set Casses. It's a funny name for a village.
Well, we hope there is gas and food. Rick looks afraid he's running low.
Yeah, I don't want to starve.
No.
No.
That's the worst thing that could happen to Ridgewood, starving.
Yeah, the second worst thing is running out. A table waterfall. Don't see that too often. Nice day. Now that we're out the wind. Silver. Hello. Hey, cutie. You got some flies on you, mate. This one's more active. Hello. Oh, there he is. Oh, horses are coming. Uh-oh, which way to go? That's a decision. Join the herd. It's a 4-kilometer road walk. Don't like these road walks too much, but even on a Sunday, which is probably about the heaviest traffic day, it's pretty quiet. So not too bad.
CDT, huh? Somebody offered us a ride, we take it, huh?
No, we're not proud. We don't have to hike absolutely every mile. Oh, it's coming on 2:30. We're labouring up this steep hill out of the horrible little town of Setkas. Had a pretty bad lunch there, but met a nice couple, Anna and Dergis from Poland and Latvia respectively, who are doing the GR11 in the opposite direction. They told us that places are only going to get more expensive as we approach the Mediterranean. Oh boy, maybe we should have joined them, turned around and gone back to Andorra. 4:40 in the afternoon, 5,750 feet, and aside from the steep climbing, it's been really nice since we left that awful town of Setkas. Woof.
There's a tourist trap there.
High prices, poor quality food.
Make sure you ask for the prices first before you buy in.
Yeah. I think...
Queralbs.
Oh, Queralbs was good.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Is the place. Bar Sheesh. They're very, very fine there.
Bar Sheesh is the place, bar none.
Totally.
Yeah.
Go to Sheesh. X-I-X. Sheesh.
Sheesh. Hey. Say hi from Richard and Patsy from California. Almost 6 o'clock. We made camp at this afternoon's high point, 6,400 feet. We got a cracking view here of those clouds over there, where we came from.
Right now.
What's that?
Can't really see the view.
Yeah.
It's there.
Should be awesome in the morning. And we thought we left the cows behind, but 3 of them followed us up the hill here. Silly cows. 8:15, and we're all packed up and ready to head
To the store.
to the store in Moyo. There's a nice camping spot here.
Yes, excellent.
The gap.
Sunset
There goes my pack.
and the sunrise. And you can see the refuge, I think.
Maybe.
See the cat. Way over there. Where we came from yesterday and beyond that.
From yesterday and beyond. 1 hour 41 minutes to Moyo. Oh, they don't mess around with their time estimates here. This is a very exact time. Sheesh. I don't know if we can make it in 1 hour 41 minutes. What do you think?
Well,
Such a nice day.
to gauge it carefully.
8:30 and 6,000 feet. A very pleasant temperature on this balcony route. It's like perfect.
Up the Mediterranean.
Starting the descent to Moyo. I don't think we're going to make it in 1 hour 41 minutes because we went the wrong way. Lost 10 or 15 minutes having to backtrack. Oh, my fault. I wasn't paying attention.
We still might make it. I think we're going faster than the average speed.
Well, the scenery is becoming a lot more agrarian now. But still lots of trees, lots of forest. And unlike in America, California anyway, they're all healthy looking. Not burnt, not diseased. Well, that's another road walk. Very quiet road though.
And one motorcycle.
Yeah, he didn't.
Motorcycle cowboy.
A modern day vaquero. Didn't seem too friendly.
Cedar.
Oh yeah. Cedar trees. Well, it's pleasant out here. There's our first look at Moyo.
To be our lifesaver for food.
Doesn't look too enterprising. A lot quieter than that awful Setkas is there, at least from here. Doesn't look like the prettiest of towns, not like Queralbs. Ooh, a font with an outdoor jacuzzi, cold water. Or maybe it's for washing clothes. Cooperativa Agricola y Ramaderia de Moyo. This is the only store in town. At least the only store that's open. It's pretty well stocked. The whole path leading down from Moyo. We got to climb again. Because Moyo, all these towns are in the valleys. So why are we going down when we have to climb? Woo!
There's a food store here with lots of goodies.
Well, that was okay.
We got 4 tomatoes and a bag of potato chips, which is a not sharing a bag.
How did you know? Camino de la Retirada, the way of the retired people. Now we can go over the other bridge. Oh, leaving Moyo. It's quite pleasant in the countryside here. Just gone noon, and this isn't too dissimilar to England, except much lower population density here. We haven't seen anybody since we left Moyo. Pleasant little forest walk. It's Monday today, supposed to be good weather all the way through Friday, and then a major storm on Saturday. Ooh. We should be almost at the coast, the Mediterranean, by then.
Yeah, it'll be good weather there.
This looks like a major storm. Oh, and now we're on a steep and narrow path, slowly descending the forest. But that's us going slowly. The trail's not going so slowly in its descent. Slowly descending the forest towards Berger. Berger. Oh, look how eroded this path is. This must have been used by the ancients. I mean, people more ancient than us. Oof. Nice and cool here, though. Tropical jungle. There's a high bridge over this narrow gully. Can't really appreciate. Quite some gorge here. But yeah, getting low. 2,300 feet is all now. Oh, we dropped 4,000 feet today.
We dropped 4.
It's kind of tropical in here. We're on another high bridge looking down into this gorge. Oh, it's really deep down there and narrow. You don't want to get too near the edge here. It's about 200 feet straight down. Woo! Oh, this is one crazy trail. It's all eroded here, and it drops down about 100 feet to the gorge. Back to road walking. But now, given it's a Monday, this is a really quiet road. Berger. Oh, we ate a really nice dinner in Berger. Didn't take any pictures because we were charging the phones and they were in the office while we were eating dinner, but yeah, very nice place. Well, we ate a great dinner, early dinner, way early by Spanish standards. And
well, one place closed on us. They said we were late.
Yeah, it was 3:30, I think.
So the kitchen is closed. Sorry.
But we found the other restaurant was still open for us, and Xavier, our server, was a very nice guy.
Yeah.
And we had a.
It open for us.
Oh, there were other people there too, he said. We had a fabulous dinner. I had pork cheek, a Catalan specialty. It was really good because I knew it was good because we'd eaten it, or I'd eaten it. No, we'd both eaten it, and refugi come pedrosa. And yeah, it's really tender. Never see that in the US. But yeah, excellent. And so
our coulant.
We had coulant.
With vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, that was good too. But Patsy makes good coulant too.
We're all fortified now.
Yeah, just got to find a campsite. And it's pleasant walking now, it's cooled off. We're only about 2,000 feet. So it would have been hot if we'd have tried to do this a bit earlier. It's hard climbing up here with a stomach full of pork cheek. But we have to do it to get to the good camping. Oh God, that's tough going. Oh, this is the Coll dels Muls, whatever. And there really is no good camping here.
No.
So we probably got to press on a bit. Oh God, at least it's all downhill.
The ruined farmhouse.
Yes, there's a spot there you could camp at, but yeah, it doesn't look very good. Okay. Well, it's downhill now. Can't be too bad. Well, I don't know if it's because of that pig cheek I ate, but I'm sweating like a pig. 6:40 p.m. and we're still walking. Look at this gnarly old tree. I don't mean Shorty, I mean the tree. This is a long day. Pleasant now though. Going downhill in the shade in the cool of the evening. Yeah, it's alright. We don't have to worry about making dinner. 7 p.m, 1,800 feet, and we're calling it a night. We've gone 17.5 miles today, climbed almost 2,500 feet. Oh, tired.